Is memory loss just a normal part of aging? Should we just laugh off our senior moments and accept them as inevitable? The answer might surprise you. Memory loss is not a normal part of aging. Let me repeat that because it's crucial. Memory loss is not something we should accept as a normal part of getting older. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Emmy, and welcome to our series on brain health and memory. Today, we're going to tackle a question that many of us worry about, but few of us discuss openly. I love how the poet Dylan Thomas expressed this idea. He wrote, "You do not go gentle into that good night, rage against the dying of the light." That's exactly how we should approach brain health, not with resignation, but with determination to keep our minds sharp and active throughout our lives. Let's start by understanding how memories actually work in your brain. Every memory you have, whether it's your first kiss, your grandmother's recipe for apple pie, or where you put your car keys, is stored in specialized cells called neurons. These neurons are the foundation of everything your brain does, including forming and storing memories. Think of neurons as the building blocks of your mind. They're incredible cells that communicate with each other through both electrical and chemical signals, creating vast networks that store everything you know and remember. The more you review information or repeat an action, the stronger these connections become. That's why practice really does make perfect. Now, let me show you something fascinating about these neurons. Each one is like a tiny specialized factory with several key parts. First, you have this incredibly long cell body. Unlike other cells in your body that might be roughly spherical, neurons can stretch out to remarkable lengths. Some of the neurons in your spinal cord, for example, can be several feet long. Around this cell is something special called a myelin sheath. This myelin is crucial because it helps electrical signals travel efficiently through your brain cells. At the end of each neuron is something called a synapse. This is where the magic happens. When an electrical signal reaches the end of one neuron, it triggers the release of chemical messengers called neurotransmitters. These neurotransmitters jump across a tiny gap to the next neuron, passing along the message. This is happening billions of times every second in your brain, creating your thoughts, memories, and consciousness. Now let's talk about something really important, the power plants of your brain cells. Inside each neuron are tiny structures called mitochondria. These are like miniature power stations that generate energy for the cell. Brain cells are absolutely packed with these mitochondria because they need massive amounts of energy to function properly. Here's where things get interesting. These mitochondria can be damaged by harmful molecules called free radicals. Let me explain free radicals with an analogy that might make you smile. They're like teenage boys with no date on prom night. They're unstable, reactive, and likely to cause trouble. Scientifically speaking, free radicals are molecules with unpaired electrons. They bounce around looking for electrons to steal from other molecules, causing damage in the process. You can actually see free radical damage in nature. It's what causes metal to rust and apples to turn brown when cut. In your brain, free radical damage can harm those crucial mitochondria, making it harder for your neurons to generate the energy they need. When this happens, the connections between neurons can weaken, leading to memory problems and cognitive decline. But here's the good news. This damage isn't inevitable. Your body has natural defense systems against free radicals, and there are many things you can do to support and enhance these systems. That's exactly what we'll be exploring throughout this series. Understanding these basics, how neurons work, how they communicate, and what can damage them, is crucial because it helps us understand why protecting our brain cells is so important for maintaining memory and cognitive function as we age. In our next lecture, we'll explore the different types of memory loss and what causes them. You'll learn about conditions like Alzheimer's, vascular, dementia, and other factors that can affect your memory, and more importantly, what you can do about them. Before we end today's session, let me leave you with this thought. Your brain is incredibly resilient and adaptable. It can create new connections and even generate new neurons throughout your life. But like any sophisticated machine, it needs proper care and maintenance to function at its best. Thank you for watching this first installment of our Brain Health series. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any of our upcoming episodes where we'll dive deeper into protecting and enhancing your brain health.